I was unsure about whether I should do this or not. But you have been so supportive in any of the other things that I questioned, such as the camp song. I've tried to give you lots of freedom, like in the song earlier. You just choose your own words, just make them up, you know. It's up to you. It's kind of like jazz, kind of your own thing. But then I like to lead you in other areas. This one is a little risky, I guess, because it's a song that I wrote last night at about midnight. And as many of you know, I'm a pretty serious fellow, and this is an example of that. And then I'd like to also, it's like a verbal, not really a written disclaimer, but I'd like to apologize for anybody I'm about to offend. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. And Mark, also to you, I'm really sorry that I'm taking up time for your talk for this. So a little bit of cotton candy, but maybe ending with some meat. I don't know, we'll see. So, okay. So here's the song that I just wrote for this big meeting. At our enrichment meetings, great times for me and you. A family reunion at Semi-Ahamu. I have never said it right since I've been here. With friends and fun and fellowship and jocularities. I've never written a song with the word jocularities in it either. Where we can come and be renewed, recharge our batteries. Semi-Ahamu, CBNW08. Our time together and the grace and love we shared has been so much more than semi-great. It sounded better kind of in that sleep-deprived state. But maybe it'll grow on you like mold. We saw the college roommate of a golfer named Steve Jones. See, I didn't expect that much out of... Now you got to listen because this is fast. We learned JJ, Jer, and Jeremy were really just 3 clones. Kind of thinking man's humor on that one. We had pastors and leaders and husbands and wives and kids hanging out with mom. All came across this great region from the North Pole down to Guam. Semi-Ahamu, CBNW08. Our time together and the grace and love we shared has been so much more than semi-great. We seed it. We've seen how God created beauty from the ashes and the dust, putting unity in community in relationships of trust. Now this is kind of tricky. It's more geographically referenced, and I think you'll get it. We've seen how transitions can be enterprising and change can happen fast. When you're cruising with old Eeyore, well, it's a bloomin' blast. Semi-Ahamu, CBNW08. The time together and the grace and love we shared has been so much more than semi-great. Hey, how are you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. We polish up the outside and really make it shine. Also. But, you know, there are some things that you write, that, like sermons that you give, that you go, wow, I would even listen to that. And that was one of them. The room of good intentions can end up in a trap Our identity in Romans provides a better map. Scriptural reference. Extra points on that deal. It's like, oh, that's radical, but oh, he just alluded to Scripture. I guess it's okay. So let's take off our masks and blinders and see Jesus face to face and leave behind our sin management. Welcome to the room of grace. Semi, amu, and CBNWOA. Our time together and the love and grace we shared has been so much more than semi-grace.